Okay, excellent connection. I'm ready to go live. Let's do this. Alright, congrats. I am live now. Okay, after a bit of a technological issue, I finally am up to the task. Alright, I went ahead and told Sufla that I'm live streaming. Alright, now we are back. Welcome YouTube, this is your boy Calabrus Gaming, and we are back with more modded Minecraft Streaming Edition, if you guys don't know, by the title. Okay. Sorry I'm wheezing, I'm just trying to sound funny, even though it may not be. And we are here to secure the roadways. So let me get my stone. Or our stone. I'm expecting someone to make like a communism meme on that one. That's where I was going with that. Sorry if it's offensive. I like humor. And I will hold my jokes back if it means I don't offend anyone by accident. Even though I hope my audience is chill with me. Ooh. I had a feeling mining down here was a good idea. Let me get all the... Ooh! More ore. Okay, we're good here. Osmium. Okay, we're done here. Alright, I'll finish that bridge, and of course I'll need to get gear ready to assault the enemy position. Hopefully I can find a creeper or two to slaughter. Or kill. Meanwhile, let me go explain to you what my plan is. Entirely, and as much detail as I could probably get for it. Ooh, let me go and get this stuff in the, Of course, I need to plan on expanding that. Which means I might have to dedicate a whole building just for that smeltery. If not, I'm gonna need some kind of catwalk system. Oh, okay, the grunts are fine. So far they're fine with me, but I have a feeling not for long. Because this area is completely surrounded by forests, except for the western end, which I could take a path down there. If anything, I actually wouldn't mind having a shorter route to take. You know, at least to see like a more accessible route. Because this biome is a lot more accessible if I just build a bridge on this river here. Especially like right here at this crossing point. I could get into this biome a lot quicker. However, I'm not willing to go expending resources to explore, because it's a gamble, you know? And my ears are itchy. Hold on, itch my ears. Ah, my ears are so itchy. When you get that feeling to scratch, it overrides all other instincts. Unfortunately, it's not much to have a vantage point on. Best I got is that tower, or it's technically a church by Minecraft lore. It's technically a church, or it's supposed to represent a church. And from here, it's a little sketch on actually what's over there. Right, so we got that bridge over there constructed. It's constructed. And then of course I need to find a way to expand the road. I say make a bridge right here at this conjunction. But of course I'll be subjected to attack on the river by the elites. However, it is a very short bridge. I would rather not cut through that area, this area here, because it's much more risky. I mean, much more risky. Worst thing that could happen on the route is I get attacked and I'm overwhelmed. However, I don't have the firepower. I'm out of ammo for the bow rifle, but I keep it in my inventory for range. As a ranged weapon, and I cannot make ammo for this rifle either because I have no gunpowder. For now, I see what I can locate in my territory that I can explore. I'll be going over there to that you know, that tower, that radio tower, whatever the heck that kind of tower is, just to that tower. Meanwhile, I build a bridge here, because I do plan on eventually using this as some form of military area. I believe this is the shortest point. Not to mention, I can also start exploring eastward. So right now, I should really be focusing on gaining resources, so I can actually reclaim that area. Okay. Oop. Oh, come on. Oh no! Oh Nelly, who are they fighting? They're fighting. They're killing everything. Okay. You want to fight? Let's fight. Come on. Got him. I know I got alien weapons. I did it. I saved the world. Old JonTron reference. Alrighty. Jeez, they were indiscriminately attacking like that. Well, and remind me never put livestock anywhere near the forests. I had never seen that happen before, unfortunately. I've never seen it happen like that. Oh boy. What happened here? Odd terrain generation, am I right? Okay. Keep an eye out. I need to get into this little complex here. Hold it. What? Okay. Over here. Loosely connected. Alright, busting that door down. Energy storage blocks, I could salvage that technology. Nothing in here that's really worth my time. Let's go up that tower. Hopefully I don't get attacked on the way up. Or else I'm just confined up there for a while. Oh, right here. Just okay. Some spare copper-based materials. Overall, a very good ore haul. I'll salvage all this, including the chests. I can deconstruct these towers anytime I need to. So they're not my focus of this little salvage escapade. Make sure no elites. Okay. Tungsten, steel. Alright, I'll take the sign and iron door. I busted down to get in here. Okay. Hello. I'm streaming, by the way. Well, got more ores, more resources. I guess the bayonet did come in handy. I knew it was proper instinct to have this on the rifle. Otherwise, why have the rifle since there's no ammo? Alright, let's get this material put away. I'll keep one of the pasta swords with me. I say it's a good idea to have one. Meanwhile, I keep the chest in here. I actually forgot to pick up the chest in that tower while I was there. Alright. Roof level will be storage level 2. Oh yeah, that book about tinkering. Let's see, how do I craft that book? I believe there was something about a crossbow. I wouldn't mind having a crossbow and manufacturable crossbow bolts. I could use as an actual ranged weapon. Should be in here somewhere, right? If not, I could always read. Just take a book from the creative mode, because I was technically supposed to have one. Okay, so it's around here somewhere. Alright, no idea the books. Oh, wait. Oh, I can actually make wooden armor. I knew, okay, I do have a mod. I just did not know that, okay. Alright, let's see. Let's see, part builder. I can always use iron as a resource. Everything's all set to the side. Let's see if there's any. Let's see, full guard. Anything related to a full-on crossbow? Nope. Nothing related to a crossbow, really. But I could construct a bow. Let's see, a sword. Repair. Oh, it's a tool station, so I can repair. I think I can repair things, right? Arrows, javelin. All these other parts in there. Oh, right. See, I need sticks and planks. I already get some sticks, I need more planks. Alright, back to the tree farm. Because I actually want to make myself a crossbow. And maybe a bow if I have string. Actually, I actually might need just string. Oof. Which means I'm gonna have to do some monster hunting at night in the tree farm area. There you go. Fletching, bowstring, crossbow limb, crossbow body, shuriken. I'll take the bowstring pattern, bow limb. Oh, chisel. I actually wouldn't mind having a chisel around for building purposes. I'll get bindings. Okay, I'll take some tool binding, tough binding, and see what I can do with the crossbow. Including a bow if needed. Alright, looks good. Oh, bowstring. It's possible I might need. Okay, so let's see. Part builder. Here, let me get. Let me move this part builder elsewhere so I can actually see the UI better. Okay. Imagine having an iron bowstring. So that would be hilarious. Oh, let's see. Oh, it's possible I might need a weaker metal. Crossbow body. Okay, I guess I'll have to use stone for that then. I'll get a stack of stone to experiment with. Let me make a route into the cave meanwhile. Alright. Alright, so now I need string. What?
How much ham did you eat?
Uh,
I just bought that when...
I hope the mic did not pick up all of that. Oof. Because I cannot edit that out unless I re-download the video, which is or re-download the part of the stream even if I can. Alright. I guess I'll be monster hunting for string tonight. I wonder if I can build a campfire. Okay, I was thinking I could make some form of netherrack. You know, use as like a campfire. Oop, creeper. Any gunpowder? Oh, so open for get gunpowder out of those two. I got really unlucky on that one. If I can get even just one piece of gunpowder, I can make bullets for this, for the Mauser. Oh. Nice. Is that Niter? Yes! Guess I'll have to make a lexicon so I can convert that to the right to the gunpowder recipe I actually want. Because it's niter, potassium nitrate, and charcoal, or some form of coal. Thought I saw a creeper right next to the horse. I was gonna so jump that creeper. Creeper. Hello. Gunpowder. 2 gunpowder. I got 20 rounds. 20 Mauser rounds. That's good. I'll go monster hunting the whole night. See what I can get. Ooh, that was a Sangheili. A sword Sangheili. Ooh, you can see guarding string here. I hide under the tree. As long as I can't... Oop. If I gotta track that Sangheili... Got him. Tree camping. Best camping. Did I get the string? Where'd the string go? Oh boy. Okay, yeah. Alright, let me get the second sword from my area. From my house. A bow. Ranged weapon. Alright, just toss away one of the spare axes. Oh, I finally got my first bow. Night's almost over. And I'll be getting ammo real quick. Now I have reason to produce arrows. And with this flint and a little feather and a few feathers, I can, if I can ever find any. All right. Let's get those gunpowder recipes. I can find the charcoal. Okay, there we go. Gunpowder. Okay. Sulfur dust, niter, and charcoal. And get the most out of that kind of recipe. Alright. Hold on. Charcoal. Atrium nuclear tech niter. Oh, thermal foundation niter and sulfur. Oh, and then I need pulverized charcoal. Oh, come on. A block of gunpowder. Oh, for storage. Right. Oh, I'll keep all that in a chest somewhere. Don't need it right now. Alright. Let's make some Mauser rounds. Ammo. Oh, I forgot to mention that if you make a kill with a rifle by any means and you're close to them, the blood will accumulate on the rifle. So let me go clean it real quick. Oh, just go in the wire and just stay in the wire and just clean it from through that way. All right, it's time to secure the means of production. To roads. Alrighty. Thinking of getting those grunts, but so far they're harmless. Even though seeing them is not exactly something I'd like to see. Carpenter! They found me. Reloading. Wait for you to be in the water. Area secured. Right, time to take some morphine. It's a good thing I got morphine. Alrighty. I think I secured the whole route. And I got 2 carbines. Alright, let's get that stone here. The experimental stone will have to wait. Forgot what I need to use as binding though. We got one magazine left. Hold on. Oh, okay, so yeah, that it was a grunt squad actually commanding the mid top of this mountain. Clever. Where are you going? Alright. Route entirely secured, including even the terrain around it. That's a nice little addition to the territory. Alright. Hopefully that means I'm good to build a route through it. What the? Oh. Man, where are they coming from? I should have put these tool patterns away. Alright, let me load my last round in. Alright, 4 rounds and this Mauser left. Alright, no more shooting. Unless absolutely necessary. Yep. Ooh. There's a lot of sand over there in that region. Let's see, how many bodies of water? Medium size. Let's say a good amount of potential for the region for mining clay. Otherwise, there's 2 out of 3 grout ingredients that are easily seen. So here's the gravel I need right there. Sand I need right there. but no clay. But that's good still. Yeah, my old base right there. Oh, let's take a stop by it. I think I could be good to take over that garrison over there. That little fort over there. But I would rather wait until I get more ammo, confidently for my Mauser. And maybe one pistol. Because I know I won't always have these Plaza pistols. Right, let's see if we can find any niter. Any additional niter for more gunpowder resources. After all, this is what I came here just to get. Okay, never mind, let's get back to base. Get back to base, okay. Enderman. Oh, speaking of which, I forgot that with zombies actually dropped Mauser ammo. But luckily, I'm in no biome where I can encounter them. Originally, I meant for them to be encountered everywhere, but that made the game too hard. So I didn't let them spawn only in snow biomes, and I think even the Nether. If I go in the Nether, I should be able to find a few. Originally, magical forests were the only biomes that they were not meant to spawn in. I get a feeling I can do some extra recon or exploration to the west. Right? Yeah, to the west, right? Yeah. Also, I wouldn't mind documenting the taint biome. And I'm out of food. So let's go ahead and harvest what I can. Alright. Full plot planted. You know, we'll see how much I actually get. Alright, let's explore that whole biome. Get that out of the way. Alright, I'm using only Covenant weapons. Touch a Vishnu by accident. There's those mushrooms right there. That's what's giving me the nausea. Touching them will give you nausea. Meanwhile, staying on that purple like webbing, which is known as in the game as fibrous taint, it will hurt you if you stand on it too long. So I don't plan on staying here too long. Because that stuff will grow over the whole biome. Ooh. But you can find some interesting stuff in one of these biomes. Oh, it's one of the chocolate craft fortresses. Yeah, I'll just let this dungeon rot because this dungeon's very it's likely very cramped. So let me go like lock the monsters in the dungeon real quick. All right. There we go. There we go, containment job done. They won't be able to leave. Which is probably how they want it. I actually wouldn't mind getting a whole scope of how big this biome is. See what's on the other end. So far it looks like a whole actually, I think I forgot to set the wither zombie spawning, because I think they're supposed to spawn in this biome. It looks like a normal zombie, but it's actually a lot stronger, and I think even bigger too. But not ripped to the point where it's like a mutant zombie. Oh, and there's what I'm looking for. Niter. You know, we'll check real quick. See if it's actually in this world completely. Let's see here. Yeah, I'll need a wand and cloner, so I can look at their stats. I don't have enough room, do I? Alright, let me just get rid of that shovel real quick. Custom NPC tools. They're actually pretty fun to use if you know how to use them right. Alright. I'll spawn this guy right here. I'll have to kill him after. I also made put NPCs in German uniforms from the Call Battle mod. So I can experiment with drop rates. However, I will show them later on. Also, I would get bored playing normal survival, so I would just get a bunch of weapons and I would make weapons and see what what kind of kits I can make with them. With this one, the with zombie or wither zombie for short. I just nicknamed it Day Zombie. But they should be spawning. They even spawn in creative. Not in creative and peaceful mode. See here, natural spawn should be under global. I even gave them their own faction called the Wither Horde. Oh, never mind. Okay, let me just Wither Horde. That's in another world, I think. Oops. Wither Horde. Oh, it should be a faction real quick. Let me make a new add a new faction. Wither Horde. They attack everything. That'll be their hostile factions at least, and let me give them like a really red. Let's see, I'll give them like a something that's recognizable. Let's see, I'll try that one right there. All right, and then of course their factions, Wither Horde. All right, and then of course. And then NPCs that fall under the Wither Horde spawning. I usually will slowly, so I usually put them all over here, and then I get rid of ones of biomes where I don't want them in. Cold Taiga, deep ocean. I'll let them spawn swimming. Same for deserts. Tainted land. Okay, that's good. Taiga. I'll let go of the Taiga. I think. Never mind. I'll keep the Taiga in there. Okay, beach. Also, I kind of say the reverse to like hot areas, so I get rid of anything like that, except for deserts. I let them spawn in the roof forests. A little danger for a lot of wood. No plain biomes. They'll spawn ocean and ocean cliff biomes. Mesa plateaus. They won't spawn there. Spruce taigas. Okay, the taigas are fine. No magical forests. I think I got rid of them in the jungle too, because I want them in pretty rare and often peaceful-looking biomes. Peaceful and orderly, at least. I'll get rid of them in most extreme hill biomes, except for a normal extreme hill biome. Eerie and Eldrick, I'll keep them in there. Desert Hills. Flower Forest, get rid of that. Because I want some territory where I can be safe. Alright. And then of course I just override the clone of it on world. Let's see, that's a zombie. So they should be spawning. Say at least in this biome they should be spawning. They should spawn in numbers in the tank biome, and they should be attacking everything on sight. If I can. I think they only spawn in the daytime, which is why I call them day zombie. Let me check. Make sure. So far I haven't seen one spawn yet. And we'll get back to that lone clone. Make sure it's in the tainted lands on the settings. Okay, that's good. Okay, so I guess I have to select them. Alright. Alright. And I would say like 100% chance that they'll spawn there. Or they'll spawn heavily there. Let me go save that clone real quick. Yeah, it usually finalizes the spawning. I guess it'll be a while before I see any actual difference. Okay, so I'll just be in my tank biome. Ooh. Oh, okay, they're spawning in. Right there, see? Group of them. For now, I don't want to fight them. So I'll avoid fighting. I'll get over on that onto that biome over there. Oh, out of the tainted biomes, because I don't want to fight them right now. Later on, maybe. But it's really an easy way to get ammo. Because I originally designed them so you would have to fight them with an MG42 in order to really keep them down, especially when they're high in number. Okay, so now I feel okay with fighting them. Now that I'm on the high ground. Oh, they go down with a single headshot. I made sure that would happen with them. Oh, and they only go fast when they get real close to you. Another thing. I also let them drop sticks because, once again, I expect to be Ramboing, not just crafting all the time. And I didn't prepare my pockets, nor did I prepare a bag. They drop a lot of ammo. They drop clips in a few rounds of Mauser, a few raw rounds. That's why I nickname them. I'll get back home real quick. Get back to my base. I just released a wither horde upon the world. Maybe I could add World War II German soldiers and U.S. soldiers to the mix. You know, to mainly plains biomes and everywhere, and almost all biomes except for the ones in space. And maybe the Tainted Lands, because I wouldn't mind some NPC fighting going on. Because it's actually interesting. It's actually pretty interesting to watch them fight. But of course, that would take a whole bunch of time to set up the factions. But I could actually teach how the custom NPC mod works while doing so. You know, couple birds and one stone. Let me just throw all these patterns here and stuff I don't need. Okay. And I even programmed the NPCs to drop everything that they have in their inventory usually, except for a handful of items, and I guess I'll go over that as I introduce things. So I'll start with the American forces first, because I actually made American forces with as much detail as like the German ones. I know more about the Germans though, so the Germans are more accurate historically speaking. All right, let's see. Cloner. Okay. I need to find somewhere safe and like really like isolated. So let me make my a little like cobblestone little walled in section here, so I can change them without them like fighting anything. Because as they will fight anything that is like in the aggressive faction, basically any monster. And I made them effective killers with monsters too. Actually, I did the German side first, and I used the German soldiers as templates for the American ones. So by design stance, the Americans and Germans are actually equal, in a good amount of time. I even pay attention to the detail of the submachine gunners. The MP40 is much slower but more accurate, and I think even a little bit stronger too, in punching power than a Thompson. So I make sure to reflect that in the stats at least. Alright. And I give the medics their own faction because it's a war crime to kill medics. It's a war crime. Support gunner is actually it will be the first American force I'll be showing today. Full-on Call to Battle uniform with a Browning automatic rifle, with a BAR, otherwise known. Let's look at his stats. Now, of course, I don't get. You could say that support gunners are also, in a way, ammo bearers. So I gave this guy some extra Springfield, his Browning, and I don't think support gunners carried. I don't think support gunners carried grenades. I know in Vietnam they may have, because support gunners were given a Browning automatic just like that one and a trench gun. I actually had a dream I was a support gunner. And I actually had a dream like that. I didn't know that was exactly like what a like, because I'm in a dream where I had a Browning automatic on my back and a trench gun in my hand. I was fighting Vietnam. I asked my dad exactly, like, who in Vietnam or fighting Vietnam War would actually carry a trench gun and a Browning automatic, and he told me a support gunner. So that actually surprised me that I could even dream up of such a thing. Oh, and by the way, that weapon's using a extended magazine. So of course, let me make a whole new faction first. The United States. I'll make them same color, green. United States. Okay, and they'll fight the aggressive faction. And then of course a new faction, which is Germany. Or Nazi Germany. In which I'll give them a much more red tone. There we go. And of course they'll also attack the aggressive faction and the United States. After all, they still think they're fighting World War II, even though it's practically an apocalypse. And the United States will fight Germany as well. So they're naturally pitting against each other. Let me make a whole section, a whole cut-off section here. Oh, hold on. Is this guy following me? Oh, I set them to follow. Naturally, they follow. Both American and German sides. I would like to identify as neither side. So the Americans could be the surviving faction for the Pacific area, the Pacific theater. Meanwhile, the Germans would survive more than the U.S. and the European theater, especially when it comes to weapons and tactics. Unfortunately, I do not have enough room to include a trench gun on the support gunner, which is something I actually regret doing. Because I wanted a good amount of magazines with this guy. You know, about 10 magazines and a smaller amount of extended magazines. Six extended and about 12 Browning automatic normal. As once again, they're also ammo bearers. So they keep a lot of ammo for themselves and even other support gunners, depending on how much ammo they use. Alrighty. The second American soldier. UNSC. I actually made my own UNSC Marines, by the way. Okay, engineer. No, of course, well, they're usually armed with M2 carbines, M1 or M2 carbines. I decided to give this one an anti-vehicle role with the bazooka. And also a Colt sidearm, so I'm kind of loosely basing it off of the 1942 Battlefield loadout for an engineer. As Battlefield does a pretty good job. Oop. I think he's in the wrong faction, isn't he? Oops. Wrong faction. Let me check his faction real quick. Hold on. Factions. Oh. He's in the Nazi German faction. Let me switch him to the United States real quick. Switch him to the United States. Save. Oh yeah, I always forget to switch to the mob cloner when I do that. Alright, medic. The medic class. And I give this guy an M2 carbine, I think. M1 or M2. I know it's one of the carbines. And I did try giving them bags, like functional bags. Here, let me just show you. If I can open it, okay, I can't. But they're supposed to come with bags that have a lot of medical supplies in them, and a very small amount of ammunition. And they would carry two, and I would say carry two of them into battle. Because actually, the medkit in Battlefield 1942 is almost infinite in a way. Near, but because it has a long recharge time. So of course I gave him a Colt, some M2 carbine, yeah, and so basically it's armed him in a way how a medic would be armed, because a medic would be receiving the least weaponry when it comes to, because their job is to save people. So I even made their role as a healer well known. An NCO. No, I tried making I couldn't make it like a summoner role work for this guy without him being peaceful. So I decided to make him once again a guard and follower, like the others. And I gave him an M1 Garand, Black Bullet, 10 clips, 10 magazines for the Colt. His M1 Garand, of course, and a bunch of grenades. I actually, because I have no clue what exactly a M1 Garand, or not M1 Garand, but an SEO was armed with. But from what I hear, to make sure that they weren't targeted by snipers, they would bring an M1 Garand into battle. Otherwise, a submachine gun would be paying a target on your back. Also, I didn't put helmets on the medics either, so they would be easier to distinguish. There is no medic designated helmet in the Call to Battle mod, and I do not want to use the Flans mod helmets. Also, I really couldn't like make these guys like with any more varying skin, so I had to use the Call to Battle soldiers like default skin, and I just happened to get the blue eye blonde hair combination for soldiers. Even though I wish it would randomize. So I'm not picking any sides with that. It was just accidental. And then we got an NCO using a Thompson. Now this is the kind of NCO you would actually see more often if there weren't any snipers in the area. Unfortunately, I didn't know what else to give this guy, so I left two inventory spots blank. Meanwhile, I would give this guy about 5 Thompson magazines, or 20. A drum of 100 and a drum of 50. Once again, they often use the stick magazines more often, mainly the 30-round stick magazines, because the drums were known to make a lot of noise. But I decided to give them drums in case, so I could use them if I ever got a Thompson, as well as dropping the Thompson itself and the Colt. Alright, so now we have the basic rifleman. Once again, pulling up with the disguise they would have to pull off. So, of course, I also armed them with extra 30-06 rounds, so they can give ammo to a trooper or a soldier when needed. Especially if they're out of ammo and they need to refill their clips. That'll be pretty useful. Once again, only riflemen can carry binoculars according to the mod, so I gave they're the only ones in the U.S. faction that can carry binoculars. I gave them more grenades to also compensate for less grenades that are carried by teammates. I forgot to reload that M1 Garand, but that'll be another debate, or whether I should load that one or not. Okay, I think there's one more. Oops, actually I forgot to switch to my mob cloner. Okay, the sniper. Oh. Oops. You have to reset the factions. But yeah, they will drop all their stuff if a custom NPC kills them. Oh, and I made the medics, I think... Oh, wait. Okay, those are one of the random NPCs I was able to spawn. Oof, the sniper took care of him pretty good, actually. Let me get this guy here back into the United States faction real quick. He's United States. Goodness gracious. I did make this guy technically overpowered so he could really... Because snipers are known to be good shots. And I wanted to stranuate that a sniper was a very good soldier in combat. Unfortunately, I just got a lot of debris. I'll stay out of that to make sure I don't grab anything by accident. Alright, so we should go. And the submachine gunner, once again, has a Thompson. I also gave him some other accessories, a Puko knife, a bayonet. Because I didn't have any room with a rifleman to give them a bayonet. I gave them a cuts compensator, but I actually had the grip, the Thompson grip on the gun itself. And let me quickly take away this guy's gun real quick to show you that it in fact does have the grip on it. No, hold on. Weird. It shows up for that guy. I just grabbed all this stuff. Oops. Hold on. Oh, I forgot though. Okay, never mind. Okay, so yeah, there is the compensator is on the not the compensator, but the grip is on this Thompson. My mistake. Let me get the one without it to improve it. Yeah, there is a grip, the foregrip on this particular Thompson. See. Bit of an oversight on detail there, guys. Good thing I caught that. Granted, I was fooled. Now, I even made sure that the sounds were realistic to how they were in the mod. I also gave them half a chance to drop their compensator because the compensator is not on the rifle. But I just grabbed a lot of ammunition, which I don't know what to do with. Alright, I believe that's the last American I want to show. Yeah, that's the last one I want to show. Alright, so hopefully I won't make the same mistake with the Germans. So first, of course, we get the German medic. Now, I really couldn't find what German medics actually were armed with. So I assumed it was a submachine gun but that was like not combat oriented, like the MP 2018, or not 2018 but 28. The machine pistol 28 or /2, because technically the previous machine MG or the MP 28 was the second model of the MP 18 from World War One. That used the same. Oh, I'm not sure about that detail on the mod, but according to the mod, it uses an MP40 magazine. However, that could not be that may or may not be the case, but they use the same caliber, 9x19 Parabellum. So the mod did get that right. Once again, medics have the same drop stuff as the U.S. medics does in ratio. They have the submachine gun magazines. One's in the gun already. The submachine gun itself, the Luger magazine, the Luger magazines, and their Luger, the trusty old Luger. Alright, next is the Panzergrenadier, which is the German equivalent to the Engineer in this case. I give him a Panzerfaust, 6 Panzerschreck rockets, 10 P-38 magazines. Once again, I'm basing this off of the Battlefield 1942 loadout, because it's honestly the closest I could find to being a realistic one in a game. I could have given more rockets to the guy, but I didn't have enough room. Also, because he's a Panzergrenadier, he also has to carry steel hand grenades or stick grenades. I also give him a satchel charge to make them balanced, so no side has just that technology. All right, carrier. or the ammo carrier. And this is actually when I studied upon especially the early war statistics. Now, the ammo bearer would carry about, in a box, 300 rounds for the machine gunner with the MG34 or 42, depending what era of the war. Meanwhile, they are armed with a pistol with 10 magazines. And I wouldn't be surprised if they also carried grenades. Sorry. And because they have low firepower, I wouldn't be surprised if they use more of their grenades than other troops. And they would give the drums. They would supply the drums and the belts to the MG34 gunman or the machine gunner. Let's go. I show you more on the German squad mechanics, or like the German squad tactics. So now we get the machine gunner, the MG operator with the 34. That's my preferred MG. The 34 to me is better, at least. And of course they have their weapon. They also have an extra pistol in case they run out of ammo. They also have a box on them containing 300 rounds, which is a drum, which is 50, and I gave him a Browning belt by accident. We changed that. Oops, I gave him the wrong belt. It's an MG42 belt. Yeah, you have to carry this one. That was my mistake. That was my mistake. I guess I had... Okay, never mind, but yeah. And of course, chances are by the time they died, they already used their belts up. Their ammo up. And unfortunately, I don't know how to make the item condition vary. You know, like how normal Minecraft does it. I don't know how to do that with this mod, if it even is possible. Okay, let me go save this guy, so I don't repeat that mistake again. Okay, and after the machine gunner, we have a rifleman, which I actually had the most fun arming in particular, because this is close. This is actually as real as it would probably get to how it would be in the war. Now, the only thing that's not realistic is the Panzerschreck, but I just gave him one in case the engineer lost their Panzerschreck or it broke. Also, they could carry the same glass pane that they would use in the blast shield. But it was in case the game bugs and didn't drop the Panzerschreck, so they would drop with the rifleman instead. Once again, I made it half chance on Panzerfaust and Panzerschreck. Because especially in 1944, Panzerfaust would be carried by infantry riflemen. I also gave them their bayonet. The of course squad leader, which actually is also the submachine gunner of the squad, because Germany did not have the production capabilities to supply all these submachine guns, so they gave one of the squad leaders 10 magazines, about 10 magazines for the MP40. Unfortunately, I wanted to do a really clean stack, because to pack these guys full of ammo. Because the backstory with them being in Minecraft is that because of the weather zombies, their numbers have been drastically reduced. The point where they have to, just to survive on ammo alone, they would have to make sure they salvage all the ammo they could find, including from their dead bodies that they would find. And of course, they would also have their own. And of course, I wouldn't be surprised if officers had their own pistols. So I'm kind of depicting this guy as an officer, despite not wearing the proper headwear to make it look like he's an officer. But also, it's kind of impractical to wear a big hat in most modern warfare, except for the Germans. Germans will do that as a fear tactic, knowing the Germans. And now here's an interesting fact: the German squad tactics were all based on were basically based on make sure the firepower could be held or like sustained. because while reloading or replacing the barrel on any German machine gun, they would have to have the riflemen open fire almost simultaneously to make the Allies think that the machine guns were still firing, which, depending on the terrain, would or would not work. So let's see who would win in a fight, or in a basic NPC battle. So let me go ahead and get all the U.S. soldiers down here. Of course, I'll do one MCO. I actually did not make a German sniper. Unfortunately, I forgot to make the German sniper. So, of course, I would have a U.S. sniper, along with one U.S. rifleman. Okay. So now let's see who would win in a fight. Let me make sure all their factions are set to the United States. United States. And, I'll have to save their clones, too. Let's see, factions, okay. United States. Alrighty. Now, of course, I make sure the Germans won't attack the player. Especially since, really, the Germans thought that the people were meant to be enslaved, at least for a bit. Maybe. At least that's what I hear from the media. So I decided to say they don't attack you. However, I don't know how to make them, okay, there we go. I don't know how, like, to make them, like, neutral to the point where if you whack them, they'll attack back. So I decided to say that both sides don't attack you. Each with their raisins. Oh, hold on. Oh. Oh, sniper. Okay, I forgot to say, but the sniper has their own grease gun and pistol. But I didn't provide ammo. The sniper bag. Unfortunately, I couldn't reproduce, like, you can't open the sniper bags, and that's this mod's little, like, quirk. So to have your own sniper bag ready, you have to prepare one yourself. So that leaves it up to the imagination for what the medics and snipers carried. That leaves it all up to the imagination. Same for the grease gun magazines and the Colt ammo were in the sniper's bag. Meanwhile, the Springfield, they would have, at least they gave the snipers a field modified rifle. But not by no means would all the snipers have that. Which is my mistake, mainly, my oversight. The oversight I give it, I'm not giving the medics their own faction for now, until I get their natural spawning done, and then of course I can override all the clones. I made sure that they would all die permanently, you know, to reflect real war. Okay, I think I gave them all the United States faction. I would think so. Oh, not all of them. Alright. So machine gunner, NCO. Sniper, check the sniper out. I think that's everyone. I think that's all the United States crew. Now, the mechs aren't meant to fight. Unfortunately, however, they're in the arena, so why not see how they'll do? I didn't get the Thompson. the Thompson wielding NCOs. Anything that recognizable for them. Okay. So let's go ahead and let's get all the Germans here their roles as Nazi Germany, or roles but factions. And it's actually much easier to tell if their faction is about would have been started if I didn't do that right. Making one guy just put in the United States will cause a whole fight among the team. Oh. They almost started fighting each other. See, that's what happens. Oh, they're fighting already. Wow, they're already fighting. Ugh. Oop, that guy's dead. Yep, that was the squad leader. I gotta stop misclicking like that. Okay, make sure. Nazi Germany. Okay, here we go. Because even for a second, could risk the whole team being destroyed. I think that might be everyone. Okay, the Panzer Grenadier, I know that guy died in a little early fighting. I also got more NPCs in here. Oh. Let's see, make sure do I have everyone? I got rifleman, machine gunner, squad leader, 1, 2, 3, 4, got the medic. Oh, is that it? Okay. Oh, well, it's the support gunner in here. Machine gunner. Oh, that's submachine. Okay. No, I actually forgot to include the support gunner. Oop. Hold on. Okay, support gunner. Support gunner, put him in the United States. Okay. There we go. Okay, let's do this. Let the carnage begin. So far, the Germany won on that one. Maybe it was how I unraveled the field. If that's the case, I should probably make a specialized battlefield. Alright, let me turn off these guys' respawn abilities because these guys were accidents. No respawn here. Have them died permanently. Okay. I should probably make a little quick, like, arena setup. Maybe. I'll check the damage on the arena, make sure that their fighting doesn't damage it, and then I'll build based on the severity of the damage. Whether or not they I got very lucky here. No damage. Put a lot of weapons on the ground to be sure, but man. Well, I actually want to see what happens if I put in multiple gunners. Let me just finish off the whole arena real quick. Oof. I know this is going to be way more creative action, but I hope you guys like it. Let's see. 5 playbacks. I have no clue. Oh. I don't know if I got the chat included in the live stream. Next time I'll actually make sure that's in there, if possible. But yeah, the Kalabao mod actually drops the pistols pretty realistically. Actually, all the rifles are realistically dropped, like the 3D models on the ground. Let me just grab all that while in creative, and it'll all disappear. See, it's not in my inventory whatsoever. Some of it is, that's because I grabbed it earlier. But otherwise, it's pretty good. So let's go ahead and get a piston set up here, like a revealing piston setup. Just make a real quick little redstone build. Okay. So of course I'll draw the line here, since this is the arena. Because I kind of want it to happen, like, simultaneously. I do know my way around redstone engineering, so hopefully I can make a full-on setup here. You know, this is kind of why I don't want to do this during a video. I'm doing it anyway. Ooh. Oh, that worked, but I needed it to work down here, too, with these, pistons, too. Alright. But the goal is for the arena to open up real quickly. That's the goal. So far, it actually works on the right side, but not so much the left side. Okay. But that one unfolded pretty well. Nope. Okay. Okay, I lost power right here. I think that's what's up. I think I lost power right there. It's just the two here are not opening up. Oh. Alright, let me put a repeater in the middle. Let's see if that does anything. So we're still getting a really good fresh power. Okay. So it's just not getting enough power power flow. It's a little outside building. Okay. Oh, that worked. Yes, difficult. I'm no redstone engineer. I know I did something like this in another world somewhere. Alright. Hopefully they don't end up fighting through. Oh, come on. Let's get all the... Okay. Okay, so far so good. Oh, they're fighting. Okay, so they're fighting through the pistons. That's not intended. Let the fight begin. Oops. Because that was never intended to happen. Oh, guess I'll go with the old setup. All right. Yeah, this is how the old setup exactly looked. Let's get all the U.S. personnel here. I'll give the NCO a Thompson to combat the German NCO or commanding officer, squad leader that is an MP40, a medic, an engineer, and a support gunner. Meanwhile, I'll repair the German squad. Carrier, machine gunner, medic, rifleman. Alright, I need squad leader. We already got the Panzer Grenadier, right? Oh, okay, we need a Panzer Grenadier. We already got carrier. Paramedic. Okay, I think we got everyone. Let the fight begin. So far, his team is doing nothing. The medics are fighting. It's a medic fight. Oh, there we go. All right, let's get these guys back into combat here, if I can. And so far, Germany won. And the machine gunner was the guy who won. It's actually pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie. It'd be interesting seeing them fight when they spawn, you know? Because I plan on spawning them. Unfortunately, I can't hit them at all. Not even with a knife, so. So let's just let's see how the survivors handle a wither zombie. I forgot to set their faction to attack everything. Okay. Wither Horde. It's global. It's a global setting. Wither Horde. Okay. I'll do United States first. Okay, Wither Horde, global setting. Yeah, the faction settings are really weird to use because this bar is not even that good at destroying. So yeah, okay. Wither zombies attack everything. Done. So now let's okay, that means they killed the wither zombie. Okay, let's make it a bigger and longer arena. Someone wither zombie. Unfortunately, the ammo bearer is quite a shot. I kind of wanted him to be balanced out with this pistol since that's his only weapon. So I guess someone's ready to have war break out on all the fields. Alright, let me just make a completely different little section. Oh wow, the machine gunner got pelted out of the arena. I forgot that's how high the knockback from the wither zombies were. And of course they appear in all biomes except for the space biomes. We get all the German troops in here. That's a grenadier, medic. We already got carrier, machine gunner, squad leader, rifleman. And I believe that's about it. Okay, and then of course I have to alter all their settings here. So starting with the rifleman. Starting with the rifleman with spawning. Oh, Germany. Oop. I start with the medic first. Oh. Okay, so yeah, whether zombies are all appearing in this one area. Oh wait, don't they even... wait, aren't they attacking each other too? They were fighting each other. Uh-oh. I forgot they appear on the and we have our first German medic. We get the Alright, German anti-vehicle Panzer Grenadier, with chance 100 all biomes. Check Discord out a little quick. Okay, there we go. It's a pretty big delay. Pretty big delay there. Too bad I actually can't import a faction. It's really sad I can't import a faction yet. But we got medics. We have 2 medics here. Oh, another medic there. Oh, and they're fighting too. That's how fighting is. I think I made wither zombies appear everywhere, I think. So far I don't see any Panzer Grenadiers. But I know it eventually worked. Oh. That guy followed me. Oh, wow. Hold on. Alright, let me get the squad leader here. Let me get the squad leader here his own, Unfortunately, this guy can't be actually an actual leader. Okay. Once again, I'm not exactly the best with this mod. Okay. Okay, get that done. Squad carrier done. Alright, squad leader. Virtual spawns, add 1, and that'll be the German rifleman. PC, okay. I kind of do this like for fun too. So let's see, rifleman. Remote carrier, a heavy chance, and of course it's the carrier. So I kind of want to make the overworld really chaotic when it comes to fighting. Kind of like how World War II was. Who's fighting? So yeah, now Panzer Grenadiers are naturally spawning, and yeah, they're everywhere. I'll have to set them all to stop following me too. Alright, Panzer Grenadier. I have to get them to all stop following. Alright, so it's the guy that's... Hold on. Okay. Okay, it's waiting, and of course save that, so they're not all following me, alright, anymore. Squad leader. I gotta tell him to stop following me. Man, it's gonna be chaotic when I get some of the U.S. forces in here. Alright. Alright, guys, if you wanna fight, Follow me to the biggest group of wither zombies I ever found. Let's go there. Let's go to the motherlode area here. Chaotic, I know. And how many of the Panzer Grenadiers actually died? Okay, so he didn't drop his stuff. How come his stuff? He isn't dropping his stuff. That's weird. How come he isn't dropping his stuff? Yeah, let me see. How come the wither zombies are drop all their inventory? Panzer Grenadier. Oof. Alright, Panzer Grenadier not following. Other Panzer Grenadiers I find have to learn not to follow me. So that guy is so that guy's the one I just altered. Oh wow, these guys just okay. It still hasn't altered them at all. Alrighty then. Anti-vehicle, select NPC, Panzer Grenadier, done. Alright, they should stop following me now. but the medics do appear a lot more often, which I'm actually pretty glad for. All right, Panzer Grenadier, you following me? Okay, good. They're no longer following, but I have the option to have them follow me if necessary. That's very good. Now, when it comes to cloning actual pieces of gear, like those bags, I actually found a way to get around those bags, not like being able to be opened up. But I had to use a traveling chest from Thaumcraft for that. That's the only way I found around it. However, I have no clue how to specifically implement that. Let's see, try to locate a squad leader. As a grenadier, medic. Yeah, where are the squad leaders? And we just locate the squad leader. Squad leader. Alright. All biomes. Even the ridiculous ones. I'll have to rename this one medic. Okay, so now the squad leaders should start appearing, and they don't follow me. I kind of want to make sure that everything I've done so far is implemented properly. I want to get the German side done first. Okay. So 100. Okay, German. German machine gunner done, and of course save that clone. Machine gunner should start appearing more often. Okay, so now they are spawning in. They're all following me. Oops. Hold down here. Make them stop following me. There you go. So now they're fighting all the wither zombies. Let's see how they actually how they go full on in the tank biome. And so far, I only found one wither zombie. Alright. So that's probably one of my guys. Nope, so far no. Oh, there we go. So we got one medic in here. Let's see, how are the German medics? Let's see, what's their weighted chance? Because this is a bit of a learning experience for me. Okay, so that's 100. Squad leader, also 100. German rifleman, 100. Okay, so they all should be spawning in. Alright, let me get a carrier. Carrier first. Natural spawn. Okay, and it should be ammo carrier. Done and... Alright. So if I find any more carriers, like any ammo carriers, then I will know what's actually going on. Oh. Man, they all just came in suddenly. It's like pop goes the weasel. Oh, they find one of these. Okay, they find a swarmer. So far, a bunch of squad leaders. So yeah, the squad leaders are the only ones who will just follow me around. More like squad leaded, am I right? Okay. Okay. Okay, and then make sure squad leader. They select squad leader. I think that the mod is really finicky with when it comes to trying to set things up. Okay, so squad leaders that spawn in shouldn't be following me anymore too much. So if I can find a squad leader that won't follow me around. Okay. Oh wait, that's okay. That's okay. That's never mind. I thought I'd say that was like a new ammo carrier. Okay. Okay, so it's possible I didn't set the spawn location for the carriers. Alright, these squad leaders following me. Okay. So I'm slowly learning how to use this mod properly. So a lot of little things. Like a lot of very small things. Alright, ammo carrier. Okay, hold on. Biomes. Right there. There we go. So now they should start appearing everywhere. And usually not following me. But hopefully these guys should keep my area safe at night. Same for the Americans. I actually wouldn't mind just hearing them fighting constantly. You know, just to make it sound like there's actually like a war going on. Oof. For some reason, they're actually not dropping their stuff, which concerns me. Medics, grenadiers, more medics. Alright, the longer I'm here, the more variety will spawn, so I'll wait for that. Alright, let me make sure that all the spawns are in every biome. Check. Okay. Because then I'll know why they're not all spawning when I need them. Okay, right there. Okay, they should start spawning. Machine. Okay, riflemen. Okay, they're spawning in. Good. With a hood. Well, they're fine. I want to make sure that I got everything configured properly, and I know every quirk in the mod so I can set up the American troops better. to impair more biomes. So yeah, medics die by losing their stuff. I can definitely confirm it by that. The Americans somehow lose their stuff better when their stuff drops, which I have no idea why. All right, let me just check the support gunner. The support gunner drop everything when they die. Okay, so that is that actually can happen. Let me make a little cell containing me and this guy so I can actually take a look at him. This guy drops his stuff, so let me make sure I got one. Okay. So they drop all their stuff. So no respawn. Projectile type. AI. Cobweb affected. Doesn't say anything about specifically dropping items. Because the German side won't drop their stuff for some reason. Alright. Let me just lead these guys into a wither zombie horde. And yes, it's just all the units together will fire. It makes it sound like there's a fast firing rate for the Panther Strike, but that's not it. I made sure that they were realistic with an individual fire, like with their individual units. I just find areas where I can kill away my guys, so I don't have a group constantly following me. So here, no one's spawning, except for that one squad leader. So I'll use him to test out and make sure it's actually every American who drops their stuff. So first we did the support gunner, engineer. Try the engineer. Buddy. Behind you. Okay, so the German squad leader drops their stuff. Let's try the Panzer Grenadier, if he drops his stuff. Oop, got cow. Who wins? They're both fighting, but they're not too accurate with their stuff. Where it counts is the vehicles, though. Anti-vehicle. No, this is... Are they gonna keep on fighting? Hold on. Let me just end this fight with a support gunner. I can move the support gunner around. Okay. Pentagram drops their stuff. Alright, I need to confirm if the US engineer will drop their stuff. So let me get the machine gunner. Okay. He drops his stuff. Support gunner also drops his stuff. Alright. Let's get a guy with a Thompson. Let's get the guy with the Thompson to fight the machine gunner. And a sniper as a backup. Okay. Sniper drops their stuff. American NCO drops their stuff. They're quite literally the same template. So I need to kill off the machine gunner to make sure. Okay, so let's go ahead and get the Americans to spawn everywhere. So now with new global spawns, U.S. riflemen. Okay, everywhere. Okay, let's get U.S. riflemen in all biomes. So we'll see what kind of fights will start happening. Even though it is kind of likely I'll get caught in the crossfires. Start with the rifleman. I think I have to if their tile card's in green, then that means that it is them. But so far I don't see them. Oh, never mind. It's just fighting with a zombie. So I was actually fighting stuff. I just got started in the area. I made them at least accurate, unfortunately. So far, not a single American has arrived yet. Alright, U.S. rifleman. Let me make sure that the NPC, U.S. rifleman, with a chance, select NPC. Alright, U.S. rifleman. Biomes. Okay, they should be appearing. Alright, let me just save the clone, and if that works, then I'll know I've done the right thing. Especially when fighting starts getting heavy. So unfortunately, they're all just dominating the field right now. So the balance of power is very disturbed. So yeah, the riflemen dropped their stuff. So I have to save the clone after I get that done. Okay. I don't know if I even got all the Germans, honestly. I haven't seen a single carrier so far. I kind of want to make sure the German side is there. So it's just a few Panzer Grenadiers. So it's just they're probably remnants. Okay. I'll be back here. I'll go ahead and I'll make sure that the factions, German and American factions, don't fight each other for a while. So, alright. I'll make sure they don't attack the United States. Like a truce. The United States doesn't attack Germany, so World War II is over right now. So hopefully the American side should start coming in. And then the war is back on. Because it is a bit finicky. Hold on, they trying to shoot at the riflemen. They are, okay. Okay, so these Panzer Grenadiers haven't spawned yet with the fact the war has ended. It's possible that there could be too many NPCs on the map, which is why they're not all spawning. Which means I'm gonna have to go ahead and like take everyone out with a wither. I should probably do so too. All right, let's get a wither out. I actually am curious on how I'm probably gonna destroy all my territory by this action. I intended to infect inland more. But so far I haven't really seen any US riflemen that are joining the scene. It could be the fact that there are too many US riflemen. Or not like German riflemen. I wonder how quick the that makes their point a good fight. Meanwhile, I kind of like chase the skulls around. Like, do they actually blow up when they hit you in creative? Yeah. Unfortunately, the environment isn't handling it well, so I'll have to reseed the entire environment from the ground up. Oh, some of the zombies actually don't have heads. There's not much I can do, so I'll just... I actually might have to turn off natural spawns, because it's still a work in progress, and getting them all in one by one is going to be very difficult. Alright. So... Alright, well, sniper. Let's see, carrier. Yeah. Fortunately, the carriers don't spawn in either. That's not exactly a good thing. I wonder if there's a way I can turn it off. It could be too hard to turn things off. But that would mean I would have to do everything one by one. And that would not be as good. Unless maybe the weighted chance is... Alright, I'll remove all of them real quick. Let the wither finish them all off, and then I'll have to start a new one on that one. Alright, then I just start playing how it is, and hope I can actually handle the withers. Alright. Yeah, all the creative work I did. Not gonna be good for me. Though I wouldn't mind playing with it. I'll play with the stuff I got from creative. That's only to finish off the wither. Only to finish off the wither. I'm out of ammo. I'm out of ammo. That's technically 2. Meanwhile, I take care of these wither zombies. Like no one's business. So far, the bridge has actually survived. I'm very surprised. Unfortunately, I got quite a bit of a squad here. Alright, and that'll be about it for me playing creative until I can Oh boy. So of course now, friendly troops should no longer be spawning in. Maybe a period where only Americans spawn in and then only Germans spawn in. To simulate almost the tide of war. Meanwhile, I'll be hunting withers down. Meanwhile, I'm looking at its trail of destruction. Okay. I'm getting close to hunting this one down completely. Hello. Okay, I'm good on that. I have a few Colt magazines, but no actual Colt pistol. Okay. And now, one last little act to wipe all the NPCs out. Just a bunch of elites. The carbine ones are the most annoying. I'll use all the elites in combination. Say that they actually invade the area by force. Dropping all this stuff. Do I have to die nearby for that to happen? Otherwise, I think it's only for NPCs. Or custom NPCs, and I can't make them custom NPCs, unfortunately. I could, maybe. Maybe. But they don't count as customizable NPCs. I mean, they don't. Okay, so they're all frozen right now. Frozen in action. Unfreeze all NPCs. I think they could... Let's see. Whew, I think I just destroyed this world completely. I still think, though, they actually ignore medics. I'm trying to find a way to how mass delete all the NPCs. It's gonna be a pretty long list to just delete everything. So far, only German medics remain. So I'll put the world wars back into effect. I'll put the world wars back into effect, and I'll have Germany and the United States start slaughtering each other again. I see Germany attack the United States and Wither Horde, and the United States attacks Germany and the Wither Horde. There we go. Now I'll make this area United States territory. My village all belongs to the United States. Okay. Garand, Thompson, medic, engineer, of course, support gunner, rifleman, sniper, submachine gunner. Alright. Let me take care of the elites here. Because I wonder where I put the German base. Maybe at that tower in the tank biome, maybe. Right. So I want to show you this block. This mod. See, Call of Battle 2 actually has a very unique block destruction. Like that. That's the block destruction. Which is pretty effective. So if I go using artillery, everything will pretty much get destroyed. And stuff will get blown around like that. A burned log. Okay. So under enough charring, or like destruction, the dirt will slowly change into different things. Unfortunately, the NPC weapons actually aren't affected by the game rule because it doesn't go into the specific string of code. I had to code the mod like how. Okay. So let me go in and I'll do a little bit of block destruction towards that tower right there. Make it look like it was hit by something just very destructive. One more. Make it look like a British warship just blew the side of it open. If I could even get it to be like that. Like I'm trying to make it like hollow, but it's not really working out. Okay, that might work out. That might work out. Maybe. No. I'll do a whole nother structure. I think the structure will be that fortress I wanted. Yeah, the Germans will have that one. Just a wall or two blown out. Or heavily damaged. Mostly depends. And considering that Panzerfaust exist, that means that the Germans are probably being beaten back. So the Americans would have the better fortress. I need World War II levels of destruction to be on this little fortress here. Just a little dressing. I'm gonna try hitting right there, see what happens. Yeah, that'd be quite literally close blank, close quarters, point blank. Alright, there we go. That's the level of destruction I kind of seek. I want to take down that column right there. And there we go. That's the level of destruction I wanted right there. That's a lot of damage. Oop. That was accidental. Say that the gate's blown open too. Say that the fortress was done in by an American attack. Let's just get... And that's the whole, that's all, okay. That's all the Germans I can spawn in with a single spawner, torch. Let's kind of want to throw them together. So we already got a squad leader, a rifleman. And the button still works to the gate, which is something I'm pretty surprised about. Oof, so I kind of want to see like the level of damage I just caused this place, just to have the look on the top of being like heavily destroyed. Okay, the staircase is functional. The staircase actually works. And a soldier could come out on top to use the roof, because the roof isn't that bad. Is actually not that badly damaged. And then of course let's try to make some no man's land if I can. Alright, I'll just be American here. American Rifleman. Done. No, because this mod's inherently multiplayer. Okay. So I kind of want to make a no man's land with the binoculars. And with the U.S. binoculars, I kind of just start lacing down a good amount of no man's land. Start damaging everything around. Just kind of want to dress the map up a little bit. And then the fringe of everyone's territory is a little trench. Fortunately, it's not entirely too effective with these blocks, so I wonder what happens if I hit the foundation. I don't think it'll really go down, but it could. I want the tower to come crashing down, so I'm trying to go for it. Alright, we just get a lot of Panzerschrecks. I mean, a ton of Panzerschrecks. Reload them all and use them how someone would just spam Panzerfausts. Do one more, just a good hit all over the tower. And then one more by the artillery, and I'll say I did that facility in to make it look as damaged as I possibly could make it look. Done. Now time to make the trench system. I kind of looked forward to doing the trenches. Check hedgehog in between, barbed wire.
No, no.
Just like a single little mound of dirt. Alright. Between the Pelican and that dirt mound is no man's land. I'll just bomb the heck out with hopefully the same pair of binoculars. Alright, I'm not good at placing fortifications that look serene. Let's see, so if you have 2 separate binoculars and you call an artillery strike with one, can you call one quickly with the other? No. Alright, time to get some Panzerfaust. Do some more damage. I'll wait for the artillery to do its damage. Anywhere that needs it more than the other. I'll just set up here. Down that right there. Stand on top of this tower here. And just... Alright, one more. And then I should be done dressing the field. And of course, I need to get broken tanks everywhere. Best way to do that is to go into Flanders mod and destroy some yourself. Okay, let's see what happens if once someone types tank in. Hopefully the game doesn't crash. Okay. Ooh. The lag's bad though. Let's go do Tiger. Say that a couple of Tiger tanks were destroyed. Couple different fly mod variations depending what's better. German side will have broken German tanks on one side. It's like a small firing line, and then I'll see what I can do to like blow the turrets off of some of the tanks. Some Africa Corps Tiger tanks. Say that a lot of tanks were lost in the United States assaults. And then a whole bunch of broken Tigers. Alright. I know people probably don't want me just dressing up the field like this. But I kind of like realism when it comes to it. So we get M2. Alright, the M2, and it's 50 cal, so right there. Hold on, I'm gonna get more ammo boxes. Just plot myself on a turret over here and lay waste to the vehicles. Alrighty. Know if I know how to. Okay, there we go. Alright. Alright. I probably shot these two, so let's see. I'm trying to locate the reloading options here real quick. Okay. Check the repair. Okay, so the addition armor is alright. A little bit of damage, but I can only assume that was from the Panzer Grenadier. Alright. I'll just try a Colt Revolver and see what that does real quick. Okay, let's see. There, okay. Interesting. Alright. I'll continue to shoot more at it. A few more cylinders. Make sure it's these weapons here that are doing it. Okay, so no considerable damage. So the column battle weapons don't do damage to flange ones. I should have been experimenting with this long before I started the stream, but why not? Because that means I do get a bit technical. Alright, let's go to McHealy. I'll go with an Apache. Just gonna quickly just fly around the area. Okay, so yeah, I could damage. One more. Alright, I'll try a few more Avenger attacks. Alright, I tried doing as much damage as I could to some of these tanks. So let's see what these weapons did to it here. So yeah, the core is very damaged, mainly by explosions. So I'll try getting a Flange vehicle now. A Tiger. I'll say a Tiger tank. One Tiger tank here, just a random one. And then of course a Sherman. Alrighty. Say this is more like Shermans. Because the attack was a failed one. So I'm just putting Shermans around randomly. My goal is to kind of make the damage look unique for every tank. And of course one tank that literally just ran out of ammo. I'll put the one on the far right will be the one I'll leave completely undamaged, just with no guns or ammo. Okay, so it's an 88mm. Probably not the right one, right? I'm actually not on the right seat for it. Yeah, one of these has to work. Nope. Why is it not working? Okay. So these should be the right shells. The tanks I'm in use, and this is, okay. So it's an H Tiger. It uses 80mm AP armor penetration, and then large cal H. Technically means it should be firing. Maybe I'm not in the right seat. Maybe. Alright, I have to get a flange mod something that works. A Pak 40 maybe. Let me just perch it on some high ground. Depending on what works. Because I gotta cause some damage with these, real quick. Yeah, it's not gonna work, is it? So, let's see, did I hit this one? Yeah, left track is completely disabled. Alright, let's try a Panzerfaust. This time of Flames mod. Let's reload all these. Alright. I'm trying to make it look damaged. It's not really working, is it? It's not the best for modular destruction, is it? Alright. Gun, driver gun. So yeah, the right track is completely done for, pretty much. See, but does it actually say there is any damage? It doesn't look like it, does it? Can't really determine. Sure, yeah, the non W44 ones actually I think work better for showing battle damage, because you'll find entire parts missing mainly, which is why I prefer that more. Alrighty, let's get a Shrek going. Alrighty, reloaded and see how it's fire. Oh, game crashes, right? That's the lag. Okay, the game crashed. Dang it! Alright, well, that's oof. Oh, I guess I should end the stream for now, because this is a very big stream. So, let's see, make sure there's anyone watching so far. Concurrent viewers. Alright, so there's only one other viewer. Hopefully I can do this tomorrow, hopefully. So, alright, good night. Oh, guys, that's all I can do for today. Subscribe if you haven't liked the video if you want me to do more streams like this. And until next time, good luck, guys.